All right,
sir.
Anthony.
All right, my guy. Peace out.
Stay
Peace
real.
out. Yes, sir.
Stay real. Hey,
I
you
guess I'll
see
just
me,
start
hey.
here.
Yeah.
Every episode, I'm a rocket. I'm gonna keep getting.
Oh yeah,
gear.
show to the camera a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I'm trying to get on. Well, it's kind
Show
of
the
on the
back.
back side.
Oh yeah. True. There you go.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Who knows you?
Come on.
Neon Babylon.
Oh yeah, Neon Babylon.
Babylon.
Everyone's crossed out.
Look inside the window. All I see is Babylon, and all they want to do is Babylon.
See ya.
I don't want no gabble.
And
I ain't trying to fight nobody's battles.
You're not
I
trying
just
to
want
fight.
to be free.
Oh,
You know where that is?
No, what is that?
That's God, who was it? It was Absol, Danny. What's his face?
Oh,
Danny?
wasn't that on? It was
that
on
track?
GTA. It was on GTA 5. I'm pretty sure.
What is it called? Yeah, Danny Brown.
Yeah, Danny Brown.
Oh,
What's the song
Absol.
called? I
One
forget.
shine my light. Right? No, not that one.
Huh?
Na, na, na,
Playing
na,
that, yeah.
na, na, na. No, that's
Na, na.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick
no.
and Absol. Never mind.
Okay, all
All
right.
right, let's keep it going.
5
Sorry,
seconds.
guys.
5 seconds. Do we already do that?
Yeah, no, we haven't yet. Let's
Okay,
do
ready?
it now. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, I think
There
that's
we go.
enough. That should be
All
good, right?
right.
That should be good for the photo.
Let's
All
start
right,
with the
sweet.
check.
Mic check. 1 2
check,
1 2.
Check.
Mic check. Hello. Check.
Check.
Yes.
Check.
Check.
Yeah, for sure.
Where? Aren't you supposed to say something?
You, it's you,
It's
bro.
wave check, baby.
Ah,
Let's get it.
you got
Woo!
me. These
Wave
guys.
check's in the building, man. What
Yeah.
wave check? You see us?
He
We
didn't let
out
us
here.
go with it.
Oh,
This
sorry,
guy. Who is
sorry.
this guy?
I should pick it up. We should try to kind of figure it out every episode.
We
like
probably
a smooth
should.
one
Yeah.
because it's always
Yeah,
a little
eventually
awkward.
one day
Yeah.
it'll be amazing.
It will like smooth chemistry.
Yeah.
Maybe we just gotta get the chemistry back.
We could go like a wave check.
I like that.
You know,
yeah,
like
be
that.
like, what time is it? What
What?
wave check?
I
The
like
gears are
that.
turning.
I like
that.
it.
Yes, sir. We'll do that next episode. I like that actually. Well, yeah, man.
Down
How
to
are you
business.
guys? Yeah, how you guys doing?
Fantastic. Thanks
Yeah.
for asking.
Great, great.
No thanks to the smoke. Sorry if I'm sniffling. I have really bad allergies.
Yeah, it's been pretty.
Jake already accused me of having Rona.
Oh, I
today.
was like, shit.
She's like,
Nope.
You said rodents?
Rona.
Oh, Rona.
Rona.
I thought you said rodents. I said,
Oh,
what
she's
are
sneezing.
rodents
She
gonna
must
be
got
doing?
rodents.
No, that is I feel like people are getting sick again. It's getting
Yeah,
kinda
it's
not scary too much. Just
Well,
because I
yeah.
survived the first time.
Did you hear
but-
there's a third strain, the Gamma variant of COVID?
Damn.
And it's even worse than what we've seen before.
So it's just gonna keep getting worse until we
Yeah.
kind of all just die out. In a sense.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, the weak one.
The world is on fire right
Just kidding.
now.
It is.
If
It
you
is.
guys have been watching what's going on in Afghanistan,
Mm-hmm.
I watched a little video of it, and when I heard that Russia was like, yeah, we were in on it.
Yeah.
I literally was in such shock, but not surprised.
Yeah.
And China too.
Actually, I'm sorry. I hate to cut you off. Give me 1 second. How are you guys doing? Sorry. I wanted to jump into that because
It's
I-
bad, man. Can't
Yeah.
you hear?
Right,
It's
well-
messed up
Mentally-
right now. Everything's fucked.
I was gonna jump into that, but yeah, I just wanted to see
Yeah.
how you guys are doing personally.
I
'cause
appreciate
I
that.
do want to
That's
jump
real.
into the.
Yeah, I feel pretty overwhelmed with what's going on in the world, and it's kind of hard not to let it affect your mental health because it's like, what can we do?
Right. It's like you can't ignore it now. It's like we were so it was so easy to ignore in the past, and now it's like really.
Yeah, definitely it makes you anxious.
Do you think the internet has a lot to do with that?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Are you happy you were able to see that, or are you just kind of
I
wish
mean, it's
you were
good to
a sheep?
be like no, but also at the same time, like it makes me so anxious. Like it definitely has turned me into a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, me too. For
And
sure.
maybe because like so far the things that I think were gonna happen are happening, because I was like, you know what, shit's gonna hit the fan before the end of the year. I said that
You did.
last episode, and guess what? And then I was talking to my friends. Here's the most recent conspiracy theory that I've thought of, was because I bought Soylent. It's like a soy protein drink, and
Uh-huh.
it was supposed to be the food of the future, right? And I was drinking, and I was like, you know what I think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna start with agriculture. I think that like they're gonna start to poison our agriculture as like a form of terrorism, so we can't eat our meat or our all this stuff. And then someone told me that China has been buying farms in America for a while now.
Oh shit.
It could not be true. I don't know. I didn't
Oh.
look into
Yeah.
it, but I was just like,
They did take away bacon in California, didn't they? Didn't
No,
they,
okay,
like-
they
I wouldn't
almost did.
They almost- okay, they
But
didn't go
no,
through.
it got.
Okay.
It actually got. They made it a lot
I was
more
like, those
expensive.
bastards.
They made it a lot more expensive though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sucks. You
I
know,
can't eat
tax it.
pig anyway though. It's pretty tough.
No, I know pork isn't good for you at the end of the day,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
bacon's
Turkey, bacon. Would
Yeah,
turkey
yeah.
bacon be?
Canadian bacon, basically.
Yeah, Canadian
Or
bacon.
that the vegan carrot bacon. Have you guys seen that?
No, I have
Oh,
not
Lord
tried that
Jesus.
yet. Daisy has.
I hope Daisy makes it and she brings it in.
Yeah, no, she
That'd be
made a
dope.
bacon once. But I think she used. I want to say it was like a quinoa almost, but like it's seasoned soup, fairly well.
Right.
Kind of almost like spam a little bit. It's pretty fire.
Mm,
Okay,
I
let's
love
get
spam.
back into the sorry. We be
World's
doing
on
that all the
fire.
time.
We
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
hungry.
Yeah, shit's in the fan. No, yeah, well, go ahead. Sorry, China and Russia getting
Oh
involved.
yeah, but when I like saw that Russia was like, oh, we were planning this, right?
Mhm.
And then I think the point is Russia wants to put a lot of anti-America propaganda, which is like, do they really have to?
Yeah,
In a place that
this
we,
point,
because
they were able to see it with their own eyes.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like it's awful. Like seeing the videos. I guess there's like a question I can pose to you is, what do you think about Joe Biden deciding that we're just done? Like, sorry, we're gonna take the refugees we can out, and then the Taliban can just figure it out. I mean, they look like they're having a good time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a mix. Well, first of all, okay, so I play the sides of both. I guess you can figure me out as like probably the same side of what like Trump supporters are thinking, but also on the other side too is like I think about what I'm thinking is, I was a little confused as to why we were there to begin with. Like I get why we were there, everything that happened, right? It all happened from I would say 9/11, right? A little bit pre 9/11.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how deep in the conspiracy
it started with like
you
Ronald
are.
Reagan,
but
really, but
Yeah.
Right.
it's definitely like George W. Bush Jr.
Definitely.
So we took out the guys responsible for that. Those people were wiped out. Yeah, right. So, but okay. So what are we doing? What are we still there for?
I mean,
Like,
weren't we like
take-
mining oil and stuff for the most part?
And
like
it was
resources?
like-
now that sounds
it
like
was-
robbery.
So
Kinda, yeah. Highway
there's
robbery.
a really good documentary. I sent it to the group chat. It's pretty long, so I understand if you
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But, like a big part of it was because the Taliban was like a huge full-on force, and the Marines that they sent there, they were trying to get the Afghan military up to par so they could defend themselves.
Right.
And it just didn't go how America
Wanted
like
it to
it
go.
wasn't gonna make. I think America's really just like, wow, we were supposed to look good at the end. We were supposed to be the hero, but I guess it's not just America has done it. I guess multiple countries have tried to go to Afghanistan
And
Yeah.
take it over.
to do
So-
what we're doing.
So pretty much, yeah. So pretty much at the end of the day, that's what we were doing, was trying to take that nation, trying to make
Yeah.
that
trying
resource.
soil
trying to
in a
be
sense.
the hero.
Right,
like always.
absolutely. And I think for me, it's like, this is why I get confused, is because, again, in the last year and a half, it's been a little funny to kind of trust America in itself, the government, all that shit is going on, like, I'm more a little open to things like, understanding like, yo, this shit might not have been real. Like I said, like we said it before, like, how come we're always the heroes in everything we do? All the history, we're always the heroes, bro. Fucking somebody, I'm sorry, all right, rest in peace. I hate to make it sound sensitive, but like, they blew up, World War II, they blew up a fucking boat, right? They blew up 2-3 boats in Hawaii. We went and dropped a whole fucking atomic bomb on their nation.
And
Like, that is crazy to me,
and
bro.
for
Like,
for Americans to be so offended, obviously 9/11 was an awful thing that should have never
absolutely.
happened. But for people to be like, well, they attacked us on our land. Like, no one should attack America.
Bro, that's
when
what I'm
America literally
saying.
goes and just like bombs over Baghdad.
okay, let's
like,
go start a war here. We're gonna go to your guys' hometown and start a war. Real quick too. Are the Taliban? Is it pretty much just a civil war? Is what's going on?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just a civil war. So people were tired of their governors, and now they want to take over. You see, this is where I get confused as well, because I kind of want to understand what their end is, what they feel, how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
we
because
hit the 10 minutes.
perfect.
Did
It's
it
recording.
stop? Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey,
Yeah, we've had an issue.
Yeah.
We actually
Landmark.
recorded last Sunday, and we're not gonna drop the episode because
We
we
don't
didn't
know
have
what
an
we're doing.
episode.
We couldn't record it.
Now record the episode. So I honestly don't know. Like, I see them turning up to Drake, bro. Like, are these guys cool or what's going on?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
And
saying?
then-
Like,
And then they
Drake.
were like, they were like using the exercise equipment, and they were just like doing it. So they were just having a good time.
exactly, bro.
So-
Like, these
so-
are like poor people that are just like.
So
yeah.
the thing is, it's just it's a case of extremism. Someone put it in a really good point. They're like, oh, they described it. They didn't describe the Taliban. They were describing group. They're like, they want to enforce more religion in schools. They don't want abortion. Who does that sound like? Do you think the Taliban first?
No.
No.
Yeah.
But basically, like, they just want to go back to their cultural roots. cultural, I'm using that really loosely because I don't know how the Afghan people feel about that certain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not there.
Yeah, because like women should be allowed to go to school and
Right.
kids, and that's the one thing I really agree with Joe Biden. He's like, that's the first priority is getting the women and the children out. But it just sucks because if you do read, there's like, America is literally begging other countries to take some of the refugees.
Damn.
Because it's like, I mean, we only have so many resources.
Yeah.
But at least we're doing that. I
No,
thought we were
absolutely.
really going to just leave those people there because
Yeah.
But it's like, it's the least we can do. Is offer these
Absolutely.
people.
That's what I was gonna say. So I was gonna jump into that. It's to a point where it's like, maybe we should stay out of it for once.
I don't know. That's hard to say too. I mean, we
That's
spend so much on military spending. Like we have resources to help.
We
So-
left so much military
that
stuff
got
there.
actually seized by the Taliban.
And
Believe it.
those are our tax dollars hard at work.
You mean to tell me that Iron Man was real life?
No,
They
no.
caught Tony Stark?
Hold on. No, wait. But I'll say this. But now that the war's over, there's no more money being pumped into it. So that's where I'm.
And
kinda
Joe
heading
Biden's
towards the
address, he
future
even
a little
said
bit.
China and Russia would love to see us to continue to pump money. Again, don't get it confused. I don't like Joe Biden. I'm also not a Trump supporter.
Right, no, yeah.
I don't like politicians. But it made sense. Like, yes, they want us to continue to funnel our resources when we're running out
Absolutely.
into this issue. I think it's like those things. It's like there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Right.
And
but realistically, I don't think we can afford a war. Like, we're in so
We
much,
can.
especially after this past year. with
Especially if
everything
we
that
have
happened,
two
so-
other superpowers with them.
Exactly.
If we have China that has weapons of mass destruction that they
Right.
signed a treaty not to use. Girl, treaties don't matter.
Facts. No, I can vaporize the
America
whole.
could tell you back again. Ask the Native Americans. They don't care about no treaties.
Facts.
Girl.
It's true.
No, I think we're getting to a point where I really think social media is huge, and it's gonna get to a point where, like I said, the Taliban are sitting here dancing to Drake. Like, it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be. So
They must be cool.
No, what? But like,
When that
like
hotline
people,
bling.
it like top, like like people are getting. That's why That's why I jumped into the whole internet thing. Is I do see it kind of as a positive aspect because people are aware.
double-edged, bro. But
It's double-edged
it
sword,
is.
you're right,
But
but
it's
it's
just
the way
like
you
we've
use
had this
it.
conversation before on it, but it's like it's two sides to it. Because it is cool that we understand and we're seeing like
Mhm.
culture more so, but like you have people that like believe so much this way
yeah.
and so much this way that like nobody agrees anymore, bro. Like this is the problem. This is why podcasts are so essential, is because people go on this shit just to listen to what they already
Yeah.
think they know.
And I think
And it's
I think
annoying.
it's more healthy to be torn about things, to
Yeah.
see both sides of
Right.
situations. Obviously, there's some sides that you have to.
Right.
But I think with what's going on in Afghanistan and just wars and all that stuff, like, we do have to be in the middle.
Yeah.
I think as humans, our whole lives are to be torn in the middle.
Honestly.
There's no way we can win
Peace and love.
being extremists
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that's.
I feel like it's a lot of like that whole part of that is just listening to the bully in class and like following him into battle type shit. It's just like,
Yeah, that's
at some point you gotta be like, he's kind of an asshole. We should like.
Does
Facts.
he really know what he's doing?
Yeah, right. He's kind of crazy.
No,
And
I
then-
just want to figure out a way to kind of incorporate like dodgeball games instead
Yeah.
of
Dodgeball.
weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
You know,
You see the
like-
video was like the dance battle where it was like the
No,
military. It was
no,
like
that's
Yeah, but I
hilarious.
don't think there's any reason for the military to tote such, like you said, weapons of mass destruction in an underdeveloped country.
Right. That's
Why
what I'm
are
saying.
we like?
Yeah, it's the bully.
Okay, in that documentary, it's called, what is it called? This is what winning looks like,
Uh-huh.
and that's definitely like a torn documentary. Like in the
Yeah.
beginning, it's very like, look how fucked up these motherfuckers are, right? And
Yeah.
the poor Marines, right? And then at the end, it's like, but these Marines aren't doing anything about it.
Yeah.
A little spoiler about it, like it's it's definitely like cultural differences that the Marines were facing with the Afghan military, and you could just see there's like points where you could see when those Marines finally snapped, and you know that they went home and were fucked up for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Like watching that documentary, I was just like, look, this is the other side that people don't want to see, because people want to
Facts.
say, I hate the military. They're awful. I've heard of awful things of the military doing, like going overseas and raping women and doing all these
That's
things.
yeah.
But it's just, war is never fair.
Yeah, war's never fair. That's
It's always ugly.
absolutely
Yeah.
no, absolutely. But that's the thing too is, and I'll jump into this too. This is why I also am like, well, I'm glad this shit's over with, is
Mhm.
because they get treated like shit when they get back. Like, they don't fucking come back to mansions, bro. They don't come
Yeah.
back to fucking
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ferraris and
Dude, I
Corvettes,
literally
bro. They
have
come back.
friends that like went to Afghanistan and they came back to a house with no lights, trash all over the place. Their wife had been like fucking 60 dudes while they were gone.
Yeah,
like
like
that's what they come
Christ.
home to. Actually, I even had this conversation with Antonio. Like, someone at work was talking about how they get free school because their wife is in the military.
Right.
And another coworker was like, "Oh, bro, don't tell people that it's your wife. Just say it's you that's in the military." And then it just made it like me and Antonio were just thinking about how little women in the military, how much less appreciation they get. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I was just like, bro, like, I mean, you volunteered for it, but like at the same time, again, you do come home to nothing. You're not a
Absolutely.
celebrity when you come back home.
No,
Either
no.
you're like, most of the time you're like the most hated person.
You'll
Unless
get-
it's like super American people that are like when we go through certain parts of town, people are like flipping us off like in our trucks, and then
Oh,
in other
shit.
parts of town, like you could probably guess what parts of town they're like, "Ooh, honk your horn," and I love them. I love them both.
Yeah, right,
Equally.
It's
I love
funny.
you
It's
both.
funny.
You can flip me off. I don't care.
You see, that's the thing to me. It's just like it's that thing though. It's like it's like realistically, this
War.
country itself doesn't care for where you guys are just all like it's all statistics. You know,
Mhm.
you're just numbers. Realistically, what's crazy is I kind of seen I'm if I'm not mistaken, but I guess from this since the war started in Afghanistan, it's like 6,000 American soldiers that died, or 60,000 or 6,000 American soldiers died. 600,000 Afghanistans died. Like the number differential is ridiculous. So realistically, it's just like the whole war down there didn't make sense after we caught Bin Laden, after we caught Saddam,
and it
after
shouldn't
we
have been a war. It should have been a humanitarian effort.
right.
Like, then you'll hear like, oh, well, when we were down there, girls were going to school, women were having jobs in the government. Yes, it's all great, but maybe we shouldn't have had a war.
Right, to
a full
do
up-
that.
Yeah, we should have just
Absolutely.
been there to help. We should have maybe just done the refugee thing in the first place.
Wipe the bullies out, put the nice people in charge, and fucking figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, the mission was complete years ago. I don't know what happened after what we were there for. It just looked like a bunch of robbery
Yeah.
to me.
I
Like,
don't
we
know
were
why
just
they
stealing a
thought
bunch of
killing
shit.
Osama bin Laden was just going to end the Taliban.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What logic was that?
Yeah.
Like bro was just like sitting in a cave watching anime and hentai. like I guess there's like a documentary too about like his hard drives, and there's just like porn, hentai, anime. He
You're
was just-
lying.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's hella
He
funny.
hella loved anime.
What a
bro.
conspiracy! We have to see that. You have to pop the link up.
Yeah.
Did he
that
listen to
one.
Drake?
Huh?
just kidding.
I wonder.
No, I think that was like
J-
no, Drake didn't blow up.
Lil
but-
Jon maybe at the time.
Oh yeah,
Lil
you're right,
Wayne?
you're right.
Could've been
It was
Lil
a minute
Wayne.
ago.
Yeah.
My bad.
Lil
Yeah.
Wayne.
I was just trying to, was he relatable? That's all it
Maybe
was.
it could have been.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck with you.
if Dennis Rodman can be cool with Kim Jong Un, we could all be cool, bro. Come on.
Dennis Rodman could be cool with anybody. Let's be
Dude,
honest.
Dennis
yeah,
Rodman
he's
is
facts.
great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dennis Rodman
Man
is the
Crush
devil.
Monday.
Yeah, he's the devil on your shoulder. That's just
Yeah.
like, should I do it? He's like, fucking do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
duh.
What do you
let's
gotta
get
do?
it.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Why wouldn't you? Why haven't
That's
you already?
hella funny, bro. Okay, so everything with everything going on, I know that there might be a slight possibility we go back to war, right? Something happens. There might be a slight chance you might get taken, right, from
Yeah.
us. So how does
Hopefully it's very, very slight.
very slim, but how does that make you feel? You know, like how's everything? I'm sure it's a little more overwhelming for you than the normal civilian.
I guess my thing is just like it just goes back into I'm not afraid to die in war. That like you get conditioned that it's like it's not a big deal. My thing is seeing people's loved ones die in war, like seeing like my friend and then having to go back home and tell their mom. Like that's the thing that like terrifies me, because you hear stuff like that, or just like Afghani children or like the people who live there. I think what scares me is the fact that it just does not fit my moral compass. Like I feel like I would just be so torn and just so I would probably go AWOL. I'd probably fucking be a deserter.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I need to get back home now. Not because
Yeah.
I'm scared to fight, but it's like I'm scared I couldn't fight.
Yeah.
Like
Could
I
you
guess
shoot a little kid with the bomb in his hand?
no. So
That'd be tough.
I'd probably fucking go. I have less to live for
Christ.
if we're talking about it. Like I signed up to die.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I mean, I always tell people, like when I first joined the military, people would ask me, like, would you be able to kill a child? And I'd be like that's a pretty tough question to answer. It's like, you know, someone does have to go home at the end of the day. When I went through basic training, one of the drill sergeants was an 88 Mike, which is a truck driver, like I was going to school for, and she was like, yeah, I remember in one, like she was talking about how it was like the top 3 most dangerous jobs. I didn't know that when I signed up, so now it makes sense why they gave me $20,000 to fucking go do it.
Yeah.
But she was like, like kids would run out in the street to like get water, but at one point, maybe somewhere down the line, a kid jumped out. They like strapped a bomb to a kid and he got exploded and the intel got brought up. So when she was on mission, they were told if the kid walked out into the street, you just kept going.
Damn.
Like you just kept going.
Damn.
And that just like, I remember like thinking that, and I'm like at that time I was still in basic, so it didn't really hit me as hard as it does now. I think as I've gotten older, I've kind of changed my mentality and I'm way more sympathetic. Like before, I probably would have been like, yeah, I don't care, I gotta get home. But at this point, it's like I literally couldn't even imagine. Like, and it's like if that kid has a bomb on him, it's because those people are more scared of us than we are of them.
Absolutely.
Like.
We're in their country.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
God knows. They honestly, again, back to that documentary, they didn't know why we were there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the tribes because Afghanistan is broken up into a lot of tribes that are like, why are you even here?
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, get out of here.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
yeah.
No,
I know my brother-in-law. He enlisted after
Yeah.
9/11 too, and he tells stories of it.
Wasn't he a Marine?
No, I think he's just he's in the
Uh-huh.
army. Yeah, but he tells stories about it. And he's like, sometimes when he's out there doing drugs and shit. Remember, I think I told you guys about that song. I took a pill in Ibiza.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He related to that song. He's like, I feel that I've been high in random
Yeah.
places. But he was like, the whole time I was out there, I was just like, why the fuck are we here? It's crazy. But it's, the propaganda literally like pushed it. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
enlisted at that time.
Well, I
like
think
crazy.
that's why also those soldiers come back so fucked up, especially from like Desert Storm in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Because even when I was in the desert, I just remember, like, even still now, I'm kind of having a hard time adjusting back to normal life. Like, there's times where I feel really depressed, and I'm like, I wish I was back there. Like, even though it was awful, it was just like, it's kind of like I was abused so much that I'm like, I like this.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
Well,
What?
Well, no, I don't.
I don't feel
Like, in the
you at
sense-
all.
like,
I
it
don't
was just-
feel you at all. But I do understand what you see,
Yeah.
like how you feel here at home right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I also think it's just because of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Like this last year's been
well, yeah,
bored,
like,
depressing.
Yeah, I can imagine like how they felt like outsiders, because you see things that you can't tell people about, because
Yeah.
they'll be like, what the fuck, bro, you're a weirdo. Like, you saw what? Like, I bet you there's stuff that we'll never hear about that they
Yeah.
saw. And even those like moments where you have like, why am I here?
Yeah.
I have so many moments like that in the military, like, why am I here? Why did I sign up? Obviously it's like I'm glad I did, but at the same time it's like,
Yeah.
why?
That's a
Yeah.
crazy question to ask yourself too. Like,
Why?
I feel like I asked that when I
I
was
mean,
in
you
fifth
could ask
grade.
yourself that now. Like,
Yeah, oh, yeah, you
like
could
not
look at
even
the
in the military,
sky.
be like, why?
Yeah. What was I put on
Well,
this earth
I
for?
question why we're even here, to be honest.
You
Yeah.
invited us.
On this floating rock?
Well, yeah, right.
Wave check.
Wave
Commercial
check.
break.
Stupid. No, yeah, I do feel. I don't know, bro. This is all just. Every day I wake up, sometimes just like, damn, I didn't do anything today, and it's just like, life's a little pointless. Like, what's the point of
Yes,
life?
we're just on a
realistically?
floating rock.
Yeah, it's like.
And
There is
I-
point to life.
Yeah,
There is,
there
There's
is.
a big point to
But
life.
then I think
What's
that's
the big
what-
point?
Honestly, I feel like I can't
Get
speak
money.
for any other person.
Yeah, let me hear
Get
you.
money, I feel like my thought process in life is kind of like the Tupac. Remember he said, I can't change the world, but I will spark the brain that will change the world kind of
Yeah,
thing.
right.
I feel like
right.
your impact should be that. Like if you can die knowing
Impact.
that you impacted one
Yeah.
person's life in a positive way.
That's
That's-
that's
you're
funny.
fulfilled.
That's my same thought process in
Oh,
life.
really?
That's why I
Yeah,
said
good.
Mine
that's
too.
why I asked Daisy if I'm are we what do you call it when you want stuff for yourself?
Selfish?
Selfish. Are we selfish for that? That we
No,
wanna die
because the
leaving
ultimate goal isn't selfish. If it was like, I want to help this person get what I want kind of thing, that sounds a little more selfish, but that's ultimately how you make it in the world, right?
I want to
Like,
be
you-
responsible for touching these people's lives.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound a little selfish?
Not
or
at
no?
all.
No, right?
But I mean,
Okay.
what do you mean by touch
No,
your life?
I totally agree. No, well, like
it's
change
just-
them for the better direction. Like,
Jakes.
I think
scoot
you-
over.
Yeah, right. I
Like,
think
you
it's
give
subjective for sure, but I
Like,
mean,
you-
ultimately, yeah. Like if you touch, so like Josue's like, man, like I've always wanted to learn how to drive a car, and I got you, bro. I'm gonna teach you.
gotcha.
And he remembers that shit forever. It's like, yeah, I impacted his life in a positive way because I know
Right,
he's
right,
trying.
right.
I mean,
He's not out there killing people.
and I guess it's also
Facts.
just not impacting people so they think you're a god, right? Like,
Yeah,
you change
no,
their life.
no.
It's like, I think, like at my work, it's like a bunch of girls, and we all impact each other in such a positive way that like our flow is so great, and it's like, like there's someone out there saying something nice about me to someone.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
I hear you,
Yeah,
I hear you.
Like even I
right.
could just live with that.
Facts. No, that's how I feel. It's like See, I'm the type of guy. I want a statue when I die.
You know,
No,
Dude,
but dude, that's you jump
that's
into the.
that'd be
my-
dope. I'm gonna build it for you. Don't
I-
even worry.
yeah.
Hey.
Made
We'll
out of
make
burger
it.
patties, like the Hey Arnold. Remember that shit? Have a little
Yeah, I
shrine.
do actually. I was a little confused as to why you said burger patties, but I do
Remember that shit?
Arnold, so
Yeah, Arnold.
That's hella funny.
I think mine is. Someone asked me like what my dream job would be, and it'd be either to be be an office,
A ranger?
right? Yeah, a park ranger.
Yes.
But like be an office for agricultural things like the forest and all that stuff, or start a cult.
Deep.
And maybe I
Okay.
could be a park ranger
Total
and start
This
a cult.
went off the rails.
Yeah,
I
a
could
little bit.
start a cult. I could start a
There-
cult.
What
there
would your
could be a
cult-
good
What would
cult.
your cult? Yeah, what would your cult be for? Like, what would you?
Dope motherfuckers doing dope shit.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably be like nature stuff. Like, see, I would
See,
be the
nothing
park
wrong with
ranger
that.
to start a cult in the park, and the cult would be like cleaning parks.
Hey,
shit,
hey,
that's
if
dope.
you
Or
can get
just
a-
be like Jared Leto, bro. He just has a cult and he just like sleeps with a bunch of women, has a good time. Has a
Shit.
good
Does he
stuff
really?
with
He's
me.
a
So this is
crazy
how
guy to me.
Scientology came about. We're just
Yeah.
like, we just dope shit, man, and then
Yeah.
it's all fucked up.
I
Look
heard- yeah,
at these
I-
tablets, bro.
Yeah, kinda
But you
like-
can't look at them.
Hey, that's hella
we got
funny.
sneakers.
There
It's
was kind
dope.
of a little documentary, right?
Yeah,
that
it's
shit was
yeah,
pretty
it's just
crazy.
wild, bro. Then-
We'll talk about
if
that
you
another
really
time.
read into some shit that's out there, bro, you're really like, I mean, flat earthers. There's this shit where you're like, it's just wild, bro. Why is there people that think so crazy? Like,
Well, no, me and Daisy once in the past had a.
you were flat earthers?
They were in a cult.
No, not
Ah,
flat
they're in a
earth. No,
cult.
no,
That
no.
makes
We
sense. I
got
can see that.
we got into a fight because I like to argue everything for some
Yes,
reason.
we know that.
True.
Well, in a sense, it's like, okay, so she said, "Did you know that there's a conspiracy that the moon's fake? Like
made
the
out of
moon
cheese.
is digital. No, it's digital. The moon's digital."
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got a conspiracy with that, but go
So I said, "There's absolutely no way that the moon is digital. We've seen people walk on the moon. We've seen the prints.
ahead. Have we though?
So that
Have
this
we,
was my
though?
brain. This was my brain at the time. Yeah, you're ridiculous. This was like 3-4 years ago. I said, yeah, you're ridiculous. There's no way this thing's digital. She got very upset at me. Got mad. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. Okay, now thinking about it, I saw a photo of the moon print, and I saw a photo of Neil Armstrong's boot, and the boot and the print don't match, bro.
Yeah. What Californication, man? Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Space may be the final frontier, but it was filmed in a Hollywood basement.
Ah,
Remember that bar?
Well, I think that's.
I don't think that the moon is digital or fake.
Yeah,
but you know, I would be mad at you too if I ever came to us a conspiracy theory and you're like, that's invalid. No, you're crazy.
There's
I would
no
be
way
like,
it's
man,
digital."
fuck you. At least listen and hear me out first. But I think that the moon was definitely a part of the Earth at one point. 'Cause, yeah, that's what I think. I think that there was a comet or something that hit the Earth, knocked that piece off, and that's the orbiting part of it. But yeah.
That might be a thing. I watched a
That'd be crazy.
Netflix thing where it had where they were kind of talking about the conspiracy theories. They had like, well, not conspiracy theories, more like facts almost, right?
Mhm.
But they were talking about how Russia, back in the 60s or 50s, whenever we ended up going to the moon, was it that around that time or was it earlier than that?
Yeah,
Around that time.
it's the race to the moon.
Yeah, so it was the race to the moon. It was Russia versus the U.S.
Mhm.
Russia got to space 5 times. U.S. couldn't even leave Earth, right?
Didn't Russia send poor animals to their death?
Yeah.
though?
I think
Yeah, it
so.
wasn't
So
like
did
a
America.
person.
I
yeah.
think America did too. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
I
every
wouldn't doubt
country.
it.
Yeah,
I
I
know
wouldn't
there's a
doubt it,
story.
but-
There's like a statue for the little doggy that they sent up
They
there.
sent a monkey up too.
Yeah, they sent him with just like they sent him up with like no food. So if he didn't die in the atmosphere, he was just gonna die starving to death. And I was
Starving.
like,
Yeah, that's trash.
That's crazy.
that's a real hero right there, man.
Huh,
he didn't
right?
sign up for anything.
He's sitting there all lost, like.
he didn't
dumb-
sign up for anything. They had him
dumbfounded.
sign a contract
I'm
with
gonna
his
get a
boss.
tattoo for him.
I'm gonna get a
Uh,
tattoo.
That's what my coat
First
will be
dog on the
for
moon.
the dog.
The dog. Is there a photo of him
I think
in
there's.
a little spacesuit?
I think so. He has like a
Be
little. But I
fine.
don't think they put him in a spacesuit. I think they just shoved him in the rocket.
That's so deep.
That's horrible.
They couldn't even take the time, get him some little boots or nothing. That's
Right, they
deep.
should have. Well, so it was 5. It was like 4-0, 5-0, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then finally, America touches space, and then all of a sudden, America's on the moon. All of a sudden, now
Hey.
and oh wait. Technology hasn't gotten better since that time. Would you guys say so?
Of course it has.
We haven't been to the moon since.
But you don't know that, Carlos. Netflix don't
No,
know
no,
everything.
no,
Look
no,
at the
no.
camera.
Story-wise-
Netflix doesn't know everything.
Story wise, like what we know, what we should know is
Yeah, because
no one's been to the moon since
like
Neil Armstrong.
Because Jeff Bezos wanted to go, but I think he was only hit the orbit. And
Only
then,
space. Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Is he back already?
Yeah, he came
He
back.
literally came back the same day.
And donated hella money and shit. He came
And then
back
now he's suing
changed.
NASA for something. I don't know what it is.
Oh wow, this guy's crazy.
I don't believe
He's
that.
like,
though.
that wasn't enough space time.
I don't think that nobody's on the moon. I think on the other side of the moon, there's a whole ass like.
Oh yeah, no. Me too.
Yeah.
We're not the only species.
Well,
in the,
we
in
know,
the
like
orbit.
they're barely telling us, like confirming, yeah, UFOs are real.
I know,
like if
right?
they're barely confirming that, bro,
This is
we're
like
gonna be
60
20
years
years
It's like
later.
we've been known.
Yeah, we
God,
know
I
that.
don't want to die and not find out. Just hurry up and give me all the information.
Show
bro.
me
Like,
pictures.
You better Walt
I
Disney.
want to see the
seriously.
aliens.
I need to.
You need Walt Disney yourself.
Dead ass, bro.
Freeze yourself.
If we get to parts where it's like, yo, we'll turn you half robot, you'll be immortal. Let's do it.
What
bro.
part
like,
of you would be robot?
Like literally,
Like would it be
half?
upper, lower?
It'd be the lower half.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have to be upper. I want to be like robot biceps.
Yeah, with the robot heart.
Yeah.
Like I'm untouchable.
Yeah.
But I still want to have like common sense, and I still want to have feelings.
Nah,
and shit.
see, you can't do that. You're not gonna be. You're gonna be Terminator style. You'll be like, I'll be back. You'll be all.
I
fucked up.
love that.
You'll be all fucked up.
I
You'd
come
be a
in here and
super
just shoot
soldier.
up the podcast, all crazy.
Kill Josue. He's the one that started all that recording.
That's hella funny. No, that should be wild. No, we gotta definitely have an episode where it's just all conspiracies.
We do it every episode though. We
I
at
know,
least
we
lay out
always
one.
jump
But we
into
gotta
one.
we gotta bring out our best, craziest one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we should. We should actually.
okay,
That should
this
be
is
an
it.
episode for sure.
We already decided.
Didn't you
So
say
why
you
don't we
had
do-
one about?
No, my conspiracy theory was that the next step is we're gonna have to be eating Soylent
Okay.
because we're
Gotcha.
not gonna have any edible meat.
That's
That
gonna
would
be
suck.
crazy.
Yeah, that would
Nah,
suck.
I
'Cause
mean,
I heard
you know,
What if
protein-
we just have a famine? What if, like, I honestly think we're gonna have a big recession, like worse than we saw when we were like growing up, and then it's gonna be like the Roaring '20s, like right afterwards. It's gonna be like the Great Gatsby.
Fun shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
everyone's
just gonna
rich.
pop back up because maybe then when we're in the recession, the government will tax Jeff Bezos and make him pay off our debt.
Well, don't you guys kind of feel like that's where it's kind of heading to a little bit? Is like everyone's being their
Yeah.
own business, like everyone's running their own businesses
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's doing their own
Yeah.
things. Nobody's really
definitely-
buying off nobody. They're
yeah.
just like me, you know.
Also, I feel like in a good way, like I shop way less on Amazon now.
now, yeah,
I don't.
that's
I
good.
mean, I used to shop for clothes online all the time or at the mall. You know, I get it when you need the essentials.
I'll be doing
but
that shit
like,
still.
I don't shop at the mall anymore. I shop for my friends. I mean, I've been on the whole like shopping locally thing for a hot minute, but I do
Yeah.
it even more now. Like,
Well,
where
it's a lot of heat in the city.
yeah,
for sure.
It's
or
coming
just
up.
like
Yep.
you just
Yeah.
meet people at these things that are like, oh yeah, I grow my own corn, and I'm like, bro, let me buy some corn off
Hell
of you.
yeah,
Who's
no.
the corn lady? I
we
need
have
to meet that.
we have really good farmers markets here that do
Yeah.
not get advertised. There's a farmers market like every Thursday right here.
We're gonna
shit.
so hopefully that's Daisy's goal is actually during the week that we can use we'll be able to use a swap meet for that because you're right, it doesn't get promoted enough.
That'd be dope. You're
Yeah.
just buying apples, corn. You're like, holy shit, vintage
And
gear.
it tastes so much better.
Organic over here.
We mix it in a little
These, like,
bit. That'd
these
be pretty
fresh
fire.
apples with these
I was
fresh
just thinking,
sneaks.
yo, I got these these orange ones matches
Dude,
this
talking
orange I
about
got.
sneakers, your
Sheesh.
sneaker game is
Oh, yeah,
getting
we've
up
blown
there.
up
The
a
shoes
little
you
bit.
be posting.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit in the works. There's a lot of shit happening. We're gonna I'll talk about it to get closer. But
Step up, bro. You like these?
yeah, I do like those. Those are nice.
Sheesh.
No, but even your
You always got- yeah, you always got nice shoes.
I appreciate y'all.
I wear the same shoes.
Say it to the camera. I'll pay you later.
He's got nice shoes. They're not hype, but they're nice. They look
Yeah.
nice on his feet.
All right. Well, that felt backhanded. That didn't feel real enough, did it?
Just didn't want you
They're
to
all
say
right.
that
You know, they're cool, but not that cool.
Yeah,
What does your
they're-
shirt say?
Oh,
Burn.
it's the shirts that they made
Bundy
when they
burn.
were executing Bundy.
No
Fire.
shit.
It's a reprint, obviously, right?
Yeah.
What brand, or did you just
I
find
got it on
like-
Etsy.
Wow,
That's
very
Because I was
cool.
watching that Ted Bundy
Yes,
documentary, and I was
yes.
like, I hate him. I hate him so much, and I want people to know. And it says
Burn,
Bundy's
burn.
last charge in life.
Damn.
That's
That's actually
funny.
dope.
It
That's a
is
dope
dope.
ass shirt.
Imagine getting that shirt. Like, imagine having that shirt from
The
that time,
original
though. Like,
one,
that's must
bro.
be crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they only like dropped those like at the courthouse.
Did they
type
have
shit.
drops like that? I don't feel like they had drops.
No, like literally, it was probably like 500 made. They put them outside of the courthouse and they started
Yeah.
There was
selling
just
them right
one
there.
Like,
lady
they-
handing them out. She's just,
It
hey,
was like these guys.
Oh,
But
those guys.
It's
Oh.
good to know that like some people don't idolize serial killers.
Oh my.
Are you one
God.
of those persons who does or no?
No, I used to think it was interesting, maybe like offensively interesting, where I would like
Absolutely.
post. I mean, I never posted anything about it, but like I definitely wasn't respectful about it. And again, like as I've gotten older, I used to be really desensitized to like gore and all that stuff. Like And now I'm like, I can't even stomach it. Like, I will cry watching that Richard Ramirez documentary. Maybe a couple of years ago, I would have not cared. And you know, like, now I'm like, dude, fuck that guy, nasty bitch.
Yeah, no, that's facts. It is pretty.
Did you know one of his? So he got married twice in jail, and one of his wives divorced him because she found out he raped a 9-year-old. And I'm like, he literally raped multiple children.
Yeah.
Miss ma'am, did you not? Were you not?
Not under 10. That's my cutoff.
Right?
We're done,
dude. And some people are sick. Like when they say Ted Bundy was handsome.
No, yeah.
Are we looking at the same Ted Bundy?
Yeah, this dude's teeth were disgusting. No, these bitches too.
Yeah,
sorry.
both.
Ted Bundy didn't have bad teeth.
These women, these weird. Yeah, he did. He kind of had some like Will Ferrell bottom teeth. They were pretty.
Wolf, don't you throw Will Ferrell?
I respect Will for never fixing his teeth.
He got the fucked up Will Ferrell bottom
had
teeth.
Teeth, bro. Them bitches.
Oh, that's cold.
And then I was
like,
so
cold.
Him handsome. I get the Zac Efron. No, was it Zac Efron?
Yeah, it was Zac Efron.
When I was watching that, I was like, maybe he didn't do it. I was like, obviously he did it.
I
was like, obviously it's Zac Efron.
That's hella funny.
But I think they should have picked someone less attractive to play him.
No, well, like there was, like you said, there was a. Hey, maybe in the 60s he was super attractive. I don't know.
Yeah, for like that age.
At the age group, the time and stuff, you know, like. So yeah, no, I think it's funny because that's how I feel, low key. It's like I don't respect them or anything like that, but I am very, very intrigued by all that shit.
Oh,
like
that's wild.
It's all wild to me.
And what is that? You know, like I listen to horror podcasts and I'll be at the gym like crying my eyes out about like this awful case. I'm like, why do I still listen to this?
Yeah.
Why do I constantly go out and search these things?
Well, hey, just
it must be.
But honestly, just I think the uniqueness of the way someone lives a life is very intriguing to us. Like in a good or in a bad way, right? We are so intrigued by. That's why me and Daisy had conversations. Like Daisy was saying, like I can't have a role model. Like these people are just people at the end of the day. Like they're all just humans. You know, they're like me. You know, I can do something impactful. But like you said, it's like leaving an impact. You can kind of feed off of that. Like we were talking about. I was mentioning Kobe the other day, right? It's like that, you know, just that work ethic he has and all that. Like I might not do it, obviously. I'm not.
I've been seeing you at the gym. Yeah, I saw you post once.
Twice. I was there 2 days. Like, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.
Good for you, man. That's what's up.
But you know, it's just trying to have that drive to do something. But you're also looking up to somebody that's doing something positive.
Yeah,
you know what
I think like I get Daisy's sentiment because I feel like that too. Like I'm not gonna look up to anybody because they're just like me. I think it's more I'm not going to be scared of anybody because they're just like me. They're flesh and bone, right?
But if Pharrell walked past you right now, what are you going to do?
But that's where I'm like,
Pharrell smile real quick. I mean, it's Pharrell.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Pharrell is dope.
But
he's
you just think about, like, I think you need to take what you like from that person. Mm-hmm. And unless they turn out to be, like,
a piece of shit, obviously.
Like, the worst person ever, like, nah. But if, like... I personally really, really look up to Kanye, but he says some shit, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna.
Glad you brought him up.
Right? Yeah. No, we're gonna jump into that right now. I can't really. Okay, so should we talk about the topic first? Should we mention the next topic?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Because
we're gonna get into independently.
Yeah,
each artist. I did see the picture, by the way, the Drake. That's just hilarious.
Oh yeah, the sweater one.
My man is on another level. Yes,
the high heels.
They're great.
The sweater.
And he still doesn't take an L. I still don't feel like it's an L.
Never.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he's still gonna make more money than us.
Absolutely.
But he's just another person.
Absolutely, he is just another person. But hey,
no, he's Drake.
Yeah, he could be
he's a man
like
who works extremely hard, and I will give him that.
Yeah.
I'll give him the credit.
When is he gonna come out with his McDonald's meal?
Damn, I wonder what that would be.
Nice, too good for that. He'll probably have like a Ruth's Chris meal at Ruth's Chris, obviously. Duh. You guys want to talk about the next topic though?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Who you want to bring it up?
Sorry, I need a water break.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah, I'm my master.
I hear him in my heat.
My lips are getting.
Ooh, I feel like SpongeBob in that episode where he's at Sandy's house, bro. It's horrible.
Water.
No, do you remember that? I was thinking about the episode of SpongeBob where they sneak into Sandy's house when she's hibernating and they wear her fur.
Oh yeah. No, I'm like Dirty Dan.
Pants and
yes,
stuff like that.
That's my favorite. I love that episode. But no, I'm Dirty Dan.
My favorite episode is when they have the when he did the SpongeBob that he wrote with a pencil.
Yeah,
the Doodle Bob, bro. That episode is fucking hilarious, bro.
That was a really good one.
I do
he
good.
Erased him when he you did that.
I do pretty good impressions for SpongeBob.
Can you do the laugh?
Yeah. Absolutely. My favorite episode is the chocolate when they're selling chocolates.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The chocolates are hilarious.
I remember chocolate.
Shout out SpongeBob, bro. SpongeBob's still around, right?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Actually, it's even
They just
better
made him
now.
gay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What?
Did they make him gay? Didn't they make him gay or something?
No.
Or
Oh, dude.
no,
chill
they
out,
did. No, they
bro.
did do something
He's
like that.
asexual.
There you go. That's what it
2021
was.
first and foremost. You chill
Yeah.
out.
I was asking if they made him gay or
In
not,
a
but no,
loving
they
way.
made him.
I mean, it was
But-
pretty obvious.
but
It was. It's always.
but
been.
it's-
not.
I've watched some clips of it on like TikTok, and people are like, these jokes they have gotten better and better.
Man,
They're like,
age
it's
well.
definitely not for kids anymore. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's definitely like a lot of more grown up humor. Like, you'd have to be a little bit smarter to understand.
Well, yeah, because I think that's just
And
what
I
they
would,
grew up on.
yeah, and I want to watch it, but someone over here
Does
doesn't want to watch
cable?
SpongeBob.
Oh,
You don't like SpongeBob?
He's on an Adventure Time kick, and it gets really depressing.
Adventure Time is good.
I know,
It
but
is.
after season 4, it's like when he starts, like, I think in season 6 he loses his arm
Yeah.
in this like accident, and I'm on season 4, and it's
Fucking
like
cartoon, bro.
Jake. I know, but it's so sad for a kids cartoon.
I got
They
you.
talk
realistic,
they talk
honestly.
about how like basically there was like a war, and that's why Finn is the only human left, and he's just so alone because he can't get no human babes, bro.
That's
And then the
funny.
Ice King, he literally just went crazy, and him and like it's
You
so
see, you're
I
you're
would-
reading too deep.
no,
Yeah.
literally they made it that way, and I'm just like sitting there crying while he's asleep, and I'm like, I need to watch Chowder. I need
That's
to watch
hella
something
funny.
less heavy on my heart.
That's hella
Oh, hey, speaking of, just an anime shout out Nestor because he put me on this. Tokyo Revengers.
I don't watch that.
Get on
Never
that
seen
shit.
it.
It's dope.
Revengers.
Revengers, Tokyo Revengers. Got Crunchyroll.
I have seen yeah on Crunchyroll.
Oh,
I'll have to watch it. Yeah.
Dope. It's really good.
That's the anime streaming service?
Yes.
Gotcha,
yes.
gotcha.
They
It's
have it
dope,
on
too.
HBO Max, like the channel Crunchyroll.
I think they do now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Funimation bought them out or something. But
Oh, nice.
We
anyways,
love Funimation. Please sponsor us.
yes, please.
We'll learn
Japanese.
Japanese.
He's gonna get
And
through
then
this
we'll,
shit.
we'll
I
put
will.
Carlos in a little kiddie school
I just
outfit.
wear,
No.
and I won't speak exactly. That'd be perfect.
Just be like that. Say it. Try it.
He's like, oh, well,
Nani?
I'm good,
Try it.
bro.
Try
I'm good.
it.
No,
just
that
say,
just sounds.
arigato gozaimasu.
I'm good. off
How
that
come you're
too.
willing to try that more than Nani?
No.
What the?
Just
No.
because
going
your
for?
accent it seems a
These
little
voices-
racy to me. Like I don't
What do
know.
you, that? No, it's
I can't do it. I can't. It's just weird. It's just weird.
That's how you have to say it. If you
Yeah.
say it normal, it's
Exactly.
like,
Right.
Nani.
Right. No,
That sounds
absolutely.
weird.
Absolutely.
Nani?
Because I guess in like Japan, like you have to emphasize certain parts
Yeah.
of the word.
Yeah. No.
and they don't
I
say what
wanna-
like us. What?
I want to learn
Nani?
it.
Like it's hella
Because I want to go.
Nani.
That means what?
Nani? Nani?
Like
Like
what? Yeah.
Nani?
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 You gotta go. Come
Nani?
on, give it in, bro.
That's the best I
You
can do.
say
That's
with
it.
I-
chest.
Look, my face is literally turning red as I speak, as I try to do it,
You're
bro. It's-
embarrassed.
I want to learn a little Japanese because we
Me
buy a lot
too.
of groceries from the Asia market, and I be reading. I'm like, damn, this looks cool. But
What's your
what
favorite
if
Asian
it's
market here in
spicy?
town?
The one next to
Yum Yums? Is it Yum Yums?
no, it's by the Pepper Mill.
Ah, gotcha.
That big
Yeah,
corner.
the big
that
one.
one
Mm.
fucking slaps,
For
bro.
real.
Yeah.
Pricing's good too because they be taxing sometimes.
Yeah. No, and I love because
A little
they
tax.
they
a
have
little
like
tax.
they have like
Jackson
pre-made
sometimes.
steam buns and like dim sum and all that stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And they have like hot pots that you can buy like to take at home and make
Yeah.
hot pot at home. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, what
Oh
the-
yeah.
And they have all the like packets to put all, and they have instant hot pots.
Damn, you realize, man. She going deep.
No, the
She
hot
going over
pots,
inventory.
hot pots
That's
are a different
literally all I
story,
am.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot pots are something else. I've had 2 hot pots. Shout out Johnny. He plugged this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
I didn't know about dim sum until King Drake talked about it.
Me too, bro. Why was I just about to say that?
Yeah, and can we just talk about? Did you listen
Yeah,
to the
we
song?
can. Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
bring
I
this up.
listened to
Sorry,
it.
Sorry,
I
we
What did you
hella
think
got off
about
the
it?
topic.
I don't know. I watched it on YouTube, the animation video they did that I thought was dope. I'm a Pokemon fan,
Yeah.
so they did that. That was cool, but I mean, I've never been a big fan of Trippy personally.
I'm the biggest Trippy fan, and I was like, "This is."
When he starts yelling at the mic,
Yeah,
like,
that's honestly.
what I
I
like.
don't feel
See, I like
that.
his rapping shit. Like, I really like his rapping shit. But yeah, same way. But no, at certain times, like Dark Knight Gummo, right?
Mhm.
That when we had Travis. I mean, he's yelling in that too. But that shit was just fire. Like, it's a whole different tone.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah, I
just-
hear what
It's
you
just not.
mean.
It's
like,
not in my car. I could
Yeah,
listen to it,
right.
but it's
Yeah.
not gonna be in my
I
car.
think he's
right.
definitely like goth rap.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
I would say
He
that
was
too.
freaky
But he
looking the
can
first
really
time
rap.
I seen him.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
I thought he was a Chucky doll.
I literally,
Chucky, right?
I dead ass. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
think
literally-
Rugrats Chucky.
I literally
Yeah.
love Trippy Red. Like, I remember we were talking about like who your celebrity crush is at work. Obviously, you know where this is going, right? And the girls were like Harrison Ford or like Michael B. Jordan, and they're like, "Who's yours?" And I'm like,
Trippy Red.
and they're
And
like,
when I heard
and then
Harrison Ford, I'm
there were
thinking
people who
old
were like,
Harrison
no,
Ford.
they were like, they literally pulled up pictures of him. They're like, this guy, and I'm like, I just really like his style.
Oh,
I'm not. He seems
I
like
do
he's a cool dude.
I like his style of dress and his cars.
Yeah.
It's like Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi, I love Lil Uzi because of his style. Like that matters more to me than what
His
you look
music's
like
dope,
on the
though.
face.
He's
Antonio's handsome though. When
No.
I said that, I was like, I only care about clothes, not their face.
Oh, gotcha.
I do
out
care about your
Antonio.
face. You have a great face.
They have an amazing face.
Yeah.
Turn the camera. No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
but
he charges.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He charges for camera play.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna slip back into Drake and Kanye a little bit.
Yeah, right. But the song was cool. I didn't think Drake's everybody's hyping it. I get he said
Drake,
yay, but
I think maybe it's just he wasn't feeling the vibe, so it kind of just seems like he just made it really.
We kind of owed it to him because he took him off of God's Plan.
yeah.
Yeah, Trippie was supposed to be on God's Plan.
Yeah.
Posted it on Instagram. The fans caught wind and were like, "This song is amazing. When's this dropping?" And then Drake said, "I'm gonna drop it by myself. Make this."
That's
a
not the
hit."
first time he's done that shit. He did that shit on I think
yeah.
0 to 100 with like P Diddy or some shit like
wow,
that
I
too.
didn't know
No,
that
I think
either.
did he?
And he did
He
it.
took the beat to no,
I
he
think it was
took
the
the beat
beat,
to
yes.
start from the bottom.
That's
Yeah.
Well, something like that. And
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
also did it with that one track too. God, I can't remember what it was, but it had a Jay-Z verse and a Kanye verse in it. But he took out Kanye's verse.
The Throne. It was
What song
Pop
was it?
Style. Pop Style.
Pop Style. He took Drake's
absolutely.
high-key an asshole. Like he's put a lot of people on, but he's high-key an asshole.
So the way I look at it is kind of is like, if you have I don't know, if your idols, like these guys are a little older, so if their verses are a little trash, I'm not gonna
No,
put it
I
on
respect
anyway.
that.
like-
I respect
and
that.
I think that's why.
I don't think that was his fault. Like,
No, but what
No.
I know there was a beef before with like the Dream. The Dream said that he has a beef with Drake because he did Unforgettable with him, right?
Yeah.
He did Unforgettable with him, and then when it was time for the Dream to hit him up and like, yo, do a song on my shit.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, send it. Sent it, and never sent it back.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, it might have been trash, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Or
honestly,
maybe
like,
they just get so busy. I mean, I do that.
yeah, no, me
I'm
too.
such an
Realistically,
ass. I probably there's people who think I'm an asshole.
facts.
And but maybe it's just like it's one of those things that he probably was like,
Just trying to be, you was not trying to be an
Tough.
asshole. Be like, hey, yo, bro, this shit's trash. I'm not gonna hop on it. Just like, I'll just leave him on red.
But
Like,
obviously, you're the wrong person to ask. So I'll ask Jake. Are you Team Kanye or Team Drake?
Ooh, that's a tough
If
one.
you could only take
Whoa,
one
how you gonna
person
make
into
me say-
battle.
How you gonna put
I
me
already
in
know.
a
I
biased
already
decision,
know.
though?
I already know who you're gonna say.
Well,
That's a tough one.
I'll give you my reasoning why. I'll say why.
You go ahead, because I'm curious to
She
hear
has
your
to-
reasoning.
So this is what I think. Maybe I'll get a little too deep into this because I pay attention a lot. I don't know why. I
Yeah, you
care
probably
so
know
much.
more than me. and Jake.
Yeah. So there's a lot of beef that started right between Kanye and Drake. A lot of beef that you guys know where it started from. Roughly?
I know part of it at one point had to do with the Pusha T and like
Yes.
Kanye had invited Drake out for a studio session, thinking they were gonna work
So-
on some shit, but
So
really he just got him out there to get some intel.
right. So Drake and Kanye were gonna make a project together. This was around the same time that a little after Ye, a little bit before More Life.
Yeah.
So around that time.
Yeah.
So they were gonna make a whole album together, bro. It was gonna be a Kanye and Drake album.
That'd
Shit
been
was gonna been
awesome.
fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
It'd have been alright.
Oh, you're tripping.
A lot of sensitivity on there, I'm sure.
Drake's ridiculous, bro. Anything Drake drops would have been diamond. But anyway, okay.
I'm gonna bring up at least 3 songs of Drake's that were trash.
Okay, please.
Deadass?
And you
Okay.
can't count nothing that wasn't on projects. Like his leaks or whatever, the care package shit. None of that was.
All right,
for-
I'm gonna sorry,
All
I'll
right,
find
all
it.
right,
I'll bring it
sounds
back.
All right, so what was he talking about? Oh yeah. So anyway, so the beef started with, so they were gonna make a project together, and then he dropped that for free on DJ Khaled. I go on and on, can't
Yeah,
understand how. it
love
lasts
that
so
song.
long.
That's a hit.
Right, great song. But Kanye goes on a rant and says Drake and DJ Khaled are on the radio all the time, but they don't fucking put Kanye on the radio. What the
Oh
fuck,
my
these guys? Like he starts talking
God.
shit. So then
Petty.
Drake gets kind of caught off guard. Like, what the fuck? Like we're about to work
Cool,
on a
yeah.
project together. What the hell is this guy talking about?
Yeah.
Like they were at it. They were neighbors, so they were like kicking it every day type shit. So the Kanye goes on that rant or whatever, and then Drake ends up pretty much like, okay, man, fuck him, right? So everything was good. They stopped talking. They were a little bit beefy, not rapping about each other or nothing, right? Then he fucking hits him up. Kanye hits up Drake. They squashed. Yo, man, I'm sorry about everything that happened. Blah 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 blah. Come to Wyoming. Let's work on some shit together, right? So Drake's like, fuck it. Let's give this dude another chance. So yeah. I guess 40 shows up a day or two before. Says it felt weird. The vibe was weird. Said, fuck it, it's Kanye. Let's go show up. I'll get some shit done. He'll get some shit done. They go over there. They work on Kanye's shit only. And the rest of the time, he says he leaves with the. You guys heard the Poop Diddy Scoop beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kanye or Drake left with that beat. That beat was Kanye gave that beat to Drake for helping him out, right? He lets him take that shit. Literally, as soon as he gets back home, bruh, he drops that fucking bullshit on that fire ass beat.
Damn,
that
makes
pisses me off.
sense.
That pisses me off, bro, because
love
that beat,
song.
that beat was insane, bro.
Yeah.
And he fucking did some stupid shit
I
to
love
it.
that song, though.
So for me, that's when I was like, okay, I'm sorry, bro. This motherfucker Kanye is trash. Like, he's trash for that. Like, and then that's when everything kind of happened with like finding out the baby's name. But that's not the big deal because Pusha T said that he got that intel from some girl that 40 was sleeping with, Drake's producer.
Damn.
So that's how he got the news, supposedly, or whatever, right?
Drake should have known better.
But Drake's whole thing was he did that shit with the song, with the beat, right? And then Kanye told him, he's like, yo, man, I know you don't like to tell people your release dates, but what's your release date? Let me know. Like, I'm trying to drop this. I'm trying to do something. He goes, oh, I'm dropping this time. This motherfucker had all his good music artists drop in the same month he dropped. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen.
Why does Drake keep falling for it?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Kanye is literally a super villain.
But it's super
literally mega mind and shit.
Literally the way he treats Chance the Rapper too, bro. It's like it's kind of like almost like he doesn't want the people that grew up like admiring him to be bigger than him. It feels like, you know, and that's kind of weird. Like, that's why he said, like, that's why I was telling you guys about that the Duppy freestyle. It's way deeper, bro. Like, the way he said, like, I would never let a Virgil like sit back and watch me blow up. You know, he's like, you're a serpent for that. Like, Virgil took, so that's another little tie too with Virgil Abloh, Off-White. He took Kanye's dream job. That's why they didn't talk for a few years, because Louis Vuitton offered Virgil the spot that Kanye's always wanted. So it's just all like some envious
shit he was
bullshit.
ranting and begging for.
It's really some like just some old head ego shit. Like, so realistically, how can I choose that side? You know, I'm not just picking Drake because I fuck with Drake, because I equally fuck with Kanye.
You
like,
made me like Kanye more because he is a super villain. I love a villain. Like, imagine having someone forgive you that many times and you just keep fucking him
it's their fault at that point.
But also too, that's his idol, bro. That's
fooled me one time.
That's like if I met Kobe and he was just treating me like shit, it would break my heart. Like, I would always.
Yeah, I guess I get that.
That's
I don't know if
it was. I think
Kanye Drake's idol.
Bro, Drake said it, bro. Like, outside of Jay-Z, Kanye's musically, Jay-Z's bars, but musically all time, Kanye's his favorite artist.
I think
he
Kanye
said it in multiple interviews.
And that's the thing. It's like Kanye's music. I think that's why I love him so much. His music, just like, it's so. He makes music for every moment in your life. Like, when you're having a good, I guess Drake too, but like, I feel like Kanye's sad music makes me a lot more sad than Drake's sad music.
I'll be honest,
he's hit or miss for me, to be honest.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, I stopped, like, not that I stopped liking Kanye, but ever since J. Cole had put out that song, the False Prophets, that first verse dedicated to Kanye, like, he literally summed it up through. I was like, yeah, no, that's exactly
well for me, it's the thing with Kanye is like, he tries to, every album I've noticed, every single album does not sound the same as the album before that. No album sounds the same. So for me, I think he tries to just create different sounds every time, and I fuck with that. I love the creative process of that, because we might have a Ye where we're like, no, not Ye, I'm sorry, Yeezus, where it was just like, what the fuck is this, right? But then we get then we'll fuck around and get the life. I think the Life of Pablo was fucking great. Like, that was a great album. So? I think it was good. I really liked it.
Probably 3 tracks.
I love when he was dissing, who was it, Nike? There's a whole freestyle. He's like, paid LeBron and Millie not to run away.
Corny, I was like, that verse actually was pretty big because he dropped it before the album.
But I feel, honestly, if I was like rich and famous, I would be a Kanye.
You think you'd be a Kanye?
I would definitely not be. I would not be yelling at you guys like he was yelling at Chance. I'd be like, shut up, listen to that.
She lying. Once we get back, she gonna be here yelling at us.
You know who kind of gives me a Kanye vibe is Nicki. Like, I think the fact that Nicki gets so mad at all these new artists that just blow up is just like, I'm telling you, it's kind of a sense of just like, bro, it's okay. Like, that's why Lil Wayne was such a big successor, because he was able to let these people blow up, and he was chilling, bro. Like,
I can empathize with Nicki though, because then I saw some, like, how she was talking about how people copy her, and she like blocked like the city girls. Every time she wore an outfit, all of a sudden Young Miami was wearing the same outfit like later that week. So it was, but it could be a coincidence, you know, like these designers give people the same clothes to just
shit, absolutely.
But I feel like sometimes I think she does play the villain in a very catty way. Like I heard she has like beef with Sha'Carri, like the runner.
Yeah, she does because of some Jamaican ties. Actually, I think she would. Yeah.
And
oh no, she tweeted that Nicki was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Then
that'll
you
do
deserve
it.
Sorry.
But this was like 5 years ago type shit.
Yeah, but the beef. But then it goes back to like Little Kim. Like maybe it's just like this. I don't know what it is, but like her and Little Kim have beef like really hard. I guess like Little Kim wanted to see her in the booth like during a freestyle or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she
obviously, yeah.
Well, even the shit with Cardi B, like Cardi B went out and said, "I do not have no beef with Nicki. Like I fuck with Nicki and shit."
What was that about?
It's media
platform
very
so
easily
small.
influenced.
So
Absolutely,
small.
they're both from New York.
Yeah.
Oh, Cardi's the best from New York, but Nicki could be like, Cardi don't even write her own shit, bro. Like you know,
but
it's
Nicki
like,
is just one of those superpowers, man. Like she is
absolutely
like her and Megan, dude. Megan be spitting bars like no, like she posted that freestyle today, and I was like, this.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
She's unstoppable.
Yeah, she's fire.
Like she's an unstoppable force,
Yeah,
and
she
it's
is.
like. For her to kind of be friends with all of these female rappers, or at least trying to, it's like it must be a
well,
feat.
they fear
it
her.
must be
They
so
fear
hard.
her. If I'm being honest, it's like
Oh, yeah.
like you said, like they know she's ridiculous, bro. When it comes to bars and shit. I don't know if you ever listened to her. Necessarily,
You have to listen to her recent
she really be
freestyle.
having some bars, honestly.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's insane.
Yeah. So is there any villains that you guys fuck with? Like going back to like movies really quick because I want to talk about that. Like Kanye is somebody who's like a villain, but you gotta love the villain at the same time too.
Yeah.
I feel like
makes great music.
the most recent memory, like you're talking about movie
like
villain.
Suicide Squad, right? Recently.
Yeah,
Harley
that's
Quinn.
alright.
She's more of
I
like
think
a
the
hero
best
now.
villain that I've seen in recent memory was probably Michael B. Jordan playing Killmonger.
Yeah, that was.
He
fire.
played a dope ass villain. Like
Heath
I
Ledger
wanted
playing
him
the
to win.
Joker.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
a sense, you know.
yeah.
Mine was probably I don't know if you would call him the villain. It'd be Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was.
know.
I mean, he is.
No,
but
He's
like,
not though. He's not. He's not a villain.
And you know,
I don't classify him
we
as
were
a villain.
Yeah,
mentioning
because if you watch the movie, it's
The
like
overall,
he is the bad guy. No, he is the bad guy.
How he got pushed to that limit?
Well, no, he started
Bro,
the
got
whole
shot
revolution.
Bro, he was getting beat up in the bus by
Yeah.
three dudes that were gonna rape the girl or some
Robert
shit.
De Niro in the head.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
It
that was
all started
no,
from Robert De Niro
So
clowning
that's-
him
but
on
that-
national
but that's
TV.
Go ahead.
they built a villain at the end.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what-
That's
so
what-
okay,
yeah.
so that's what I want to head. That's what I want to jump
Yeah.
into because this is what we were talking about with Richard Ramirez the other. I don't even think we ever dropped that episode, but that's what I want to mention is, do we feel sympathy? I think we're starting to feel sympathy for the bad guy in every in any
Not in
situation.
everything. It depends on its situation. It's very
Let's
subjective.
go back to the Richard Ramirez.
I don't feel bad for him at all.
You're right, absolutely. I don't feel bad for him
Piece of
either.
shit.
But the way he got there, I do feel bad for. The fact that he had an older
fucked up
brother,
uncle, his uncle,
his uncle that killed his wife and raped him in front of him. All that shit to me is
I
like,
feel that, but at the same time, bro, I'm sure even people listening
I
like
think-
have
Go ahead.
had past.
go ahead.
I don't feel like it makes sense, but it's never justified
I think
either.
you can
So
have
because-
sympathy for like the Joker,
Right,
you know,
right,
that
right.
kind
Yeah.
of villain. I think also because he's not real, but it's like
Right, he's not real.
I do feel like villains 90% of the time are made,
Totally.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. 90.
and I
feel
think
like higher than
that's
that,
why
yeah.
like there's certain villains that do it. I guess it depends. Like if a villain did it from pain, and there's also villains who do it from profit,
Yeah. No, I agree.
like politicians.
yeah.
Facts.
Like I guess when you see like a lot of, I was telling Jake, I'll get into. A lot of people have heard about this guy Chris Chan. He was on the internet, bullied like his whole lifetime on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Autistic, just like got trolled all the time, and he's in jail right now because he was sexually assaulting his 80-year-old mom with dementia, and it's because he was just like he was autistic. Carl's face, sorry. He just was like,
I'm very intrigued.
but you have to look into it. But he was just bullied on the internet for his whole life. Like his dad died, and people were making fake profiles to like try and seduce him, and then ended up just ruining this kid's life.
Yeah.
And that was a villain that was made.
Yeah.
Because it took a very long time to get to that awful point, but it was like one of the worst imaginable crimes.
Well, even also to that little girl that remember they made a whole show about her, the girl who her mom was like making her pretend like she was sick the whole time,
Oh, yeah.
and then the boyfriend ended
Yes.
up killing the
And then
mom.
she
Like, in a sense, that's a villain role too. But it's like,
Yeah.
God, poor girl. Like it's about she had to
I
escape.
think she's going up for parole in like
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah, I think she's already out and shit, right? So
Yeah,
that's good.
hopefully.
But you know, it's just like that. Like I really love that Joker movie because it was like we were able to
Yeah, see the other side of
the other side, and that's how I've always. That's why I say is like there's always one hero, and it's just
And
like
I think
sometimes
that
it's
one just
bullshit,
that was
bro.
my favorite movie, but it's definitely like such a twist. I
It
like that it
was.
was also not a part of Is it Marvel or DC that did?
DC.
It was DC,
DC,
but
yeah.
it wasn't.
It was a standalone. Like it wasn't even a part of that
it's
universe.
dark DC. They have
Kind
two
of like
different variations.
what's the one with what's the dude that with the red burnt his face?
Oh,
but
the
Marvel.
Two-Face, yeah.
No,
Wait,
no.
No,
Marvel.
like the red skull face.
The red suit. What's his name? What the hell?
What's
The
his
one
name?
that says bad words and shit.
Oh, you're
Freddy
talking
Krueger?
about
I'm
no
just kidding.
fucking
What?
why am I
Daredevil?
think? Yeah, no.
Why
Deadpool, yes.
Deadpool. So
Yeah.
kind of like that in a sense because they don't connect him to Marvel too much, right?
Yeah.
Just because he's
kind
kind of more rated R and shit.
X-Men, kinda,
Yeah.
Yeah, the X-Men shit.
I think we're getting close to our time.
Oh, what time?
Mark.
How much time do we have?
We got an hour.
Okay, we have
we're
about
in
20 minutes, right?
Yeah. Do you
So
guys
with
want to
the
get into your gear grinding?
Yeah, let's cap it off with that because I gotta.
I think Carlos had one last thing to say.
Well, no, wait. We kind of jumped at. Yeah, did we talk about the Kanye and Drake shit? We kind of closed.
Yeah, we
it out?
kind of did. We picked sides.
What side did you pick? I didn't even.
I'm gonna pick. Like I said, I picked Drake's side probably.
Yeah,
I
you're
pick
more on the
Kanye.
Kanye side of it. 'Cause
That's why I'm on
you're
this
a
side.
villain.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm this
that's
side of the couch.
Not on the
I
couch.
fuck with Kanye. I just like you said, there's a lot of snake moves, but also there's just I can't support the ego that this man has.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
pretty-
And Drake
I
got one
respect
too.
it.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
respect the ego though. I'm not gonna lie.
I
You gotta
think
feel
I
like
think
to
for him
understand.
it's like severe mental. As someone with like BPD, like I have a pretty big God complex. Like I go through like moods where like I crash and I'm very depressed and I'm like I don't want to be here anymore. And then moments where I'm like I'm literally better than I can't kill myself or else what will the world do without me? And that's a very dramatic way of putting it. But like when he talked about being admitted to like a psychiatric unit and it was like
On the
pretty
Joe
bad.
Rogan episode.
Yeah,
right?
and it was pretty awful. Like they tied him and restrained him, so it's like he's not taking his medication. He never will, and
Yeah.
he's just gonna. And I can only imagine what those like highs and those extreme lows can do to a person's mind long term. Like there's a point where Kanye literally will probably have to be just locked up for the rest of his life.
Yeah, when
that's
he's just
crazy.
so in the stage and the spotlight so much too. I don't think he ever really recovered from when his mom died.
That's
Yeah.
what I was about to
obviously
jump
where it's-
into.
Yeah,
too.
because
That's the main
traumatic
thing.
moments can trigger mental illness. Like you could have like a
Absolutely.
predisposition to it. Like for me, I never really suffered with bipolar disorder, but it runs in my family. And then I just had a really bad relationship for like 4 years, and then it just like went off the hinges.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have it under control now. But like there are days where like
Do you? No, I was
yeah,
gonna say
well
that.
no, but
Sure,
like
some
it does go
days.
back to like the military. Like sometimes like since I've been back, it kind of disrupted my routine, and that has really affected me. Like I literally have days where I'm just like, I have more bad days now than I did before I left.
Damn.
Luckily, I have my wonderful husband, and he lets me beat him up. So
Yeah, I
just
hear
kidding,
you.
not really.
Do you
Get
need
your
help?
anger out. Blink twice. Blink twice.
911. Yeah, blink
Face
twice.
the camera. I'll say face the camera. This way.
All right,
No, yeah.
Carlos, we'll grind your gears, brother.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hate to get political with it, bro, but stop thinking because the who's in office, our gas prices are gonna
Oh, yeah.
change, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? The value of money's losing, bro. We're losing. If the dollar isn't worth $1 anymore and it's worth 80 cents, of course gas prices are gonna go up. You fucking imbeciles.
Duh.
So
and it's
annoying,
happening
bro.
in so many other countries.
Yeah.
Oh,
at the same
absolutely.
time,
Oh
so-
yeah, no money.
Hashtag Biden's America.
Right. Oh yeah, how much gas? I seen that on Facebook. That's what grinded my
Yeah,
gears.
I
about
saw
it. It's
you
like,
commenting
it's like,
on
bro,
it.
what are you guys talking about? It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What about you, Jake?
Me?
What's grinding your
My
gears?
turn?
Yeah.
It's not an overall thing, but something happened to me today that was pretty funny. So this fucking guy comes up. I sell phones for anybody who doesn't know. Costco, come holler at me. But this guy fucking comes up with an old ass phone. And he goes, "Can you put more memory in this, right?" And I thought he was just asking generally.
Is it
Well,
iPhone?
Samsung phone.
Okay.
And I was like, "Yeah, you can." And he goes like this, and he hands it to me and says, "Do it." And me being the jackass that I am, I went like this, and I said, I trickled my head a little bit, and I went like that, and I said, "You're all set." And he goes, "Really?" And I said, "No, you have to buy an SD card. It's in the back." But like, it's just shit like that where people are just.
How old is this man? First of all,
He was.
I want to see if you're an
He was
asshole or
old.
not.
He was old. He was like.
he probably
60s.
shouldn't have a driver's license.
Nah, I wouldn't even, that's a fucked up part. Is he's probably a very competent individual, but in that moment, like I hate when smart people act dumb. I
Yeah,
guess
no,
that's my
me
biggest
too,
thing.
me too.
And it's not even acting dumb; it's just acting
Forceful.
privileged.
How much of
Yes,
an asshole?
yeah.
Yeah, do it. Like if you would have been like,
Yeah.
"Hey, can you help me?"
That's
You
why I
know,
had to
like-
fuck with him.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, I
like,
hear you. I hear you.
That was
That
a
makes
good response.
good.
Though.
That was a
Yeah.
good response. I would have definitely laughed if I was right there.
He didn't laugh.
He would.
He took me dead ass serious.
He probably, he's like,
He said, "Holy shit!" He's like, "Technology,
You
get
did it
crazy."
like that?
I was
Wow.
like, "You're welcome."
That's funny. Okay, before we head out of here real quick, are you guys listening to anything that maybe people should listen to? Music or movies,
Hey.
TV shows?
What grinds your gears?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
This
sorry.
fucking
Why
guy.
did I'm sorry. I'm trying to
I
jump.
think it's
He won't
because
be here next.
I always complain about things, so that's why.
We got her.
We got
throughout the
yours.
episode.
Yeah, in the beginning of the episode.
I don't think I have anything lately that's been grinding my gears.
But
Maybe,
the world's burning.
Yeah, that's
The
why.
world's burning.
Specifically, what's grinding my gears is people still not taking climate change serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a deadline of 2030, and luckily the U.S. is like our mission goal is actually we're pretty good. We're doing really good,
That's
but
good.
everywhere else is
Most
not
else.
doing very good. So even if America did a really great job, we are still effed. So
Get the shit together.
this isn't just like for people to recycle. It's definitely like big corporations need to start doing
Absolutely.
pulling their weight.
Too much plastic. We use too much plastic, I feel like, too.
Oh yeah.
No, I was looking
Sick
at the weather temperature, and it was like, well, here, smoke was horrible. And I'm from Bakersfield, so I had like the Bakersfield weather. Bakersfield smoke's horrible. The
Oh, yeah,
air's
the smoke
unhealthy.
grinds my gears.
Vegas, air's unhealthy. LA was good,
That's so
but like it's crazy
sad.
that like all over the place, it's like not just here in Reno. You know, everyone's
Yeah.
kind of feeling it. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Revelations type shit.
But
facts.
music-wise, I'm listening to Greta Van Fleet.
Greta
Say it with
Van
an
Fleet.
accent.
Yeah.
Greta Van
Greta
Fleet.
Van Fleet.
Oh, Greta Van Fleet. What kind of music is that?
They make like Leonard Skinner type music, but
Oh,
like they're
okay.
young guys and
So
they
they're
make.
like it's new
Yeah,
music.
I love the 70s and they have that cool vibe. It just makes you want to fucking burn some bras and fucking
Mm.
smoke some dope with your
I-
friends.
That's
Drop some
two
acid,
totally
bro.
different things. So that's cool though.
Yeah.
Those two
Yeah.
totally different things. Yeah.
But no,
Burning
it's like,
bras.
well, that's what they were doing in the 70s, no?
Burning bras.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
like the
didn't know
sexual
that.
liberation.
What? Throwing them on the stage, right? That's
That
normal.
too. But yeah, the
That's
women in the
normal.
70s like, we're not wearing bras and we're wearing mini skirts.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's what I've been listening to.
That's okay. That's cool.
I
What about
love
you?
them.
Isaiah Rashad. I'm still on his album.
Yeah?
House is
Always.
Burning. Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked with it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good album.
Yeah, I'm kind of just mixed it. I made a playlist recently of like all my favorite music of all time, just adding a bunch of different music that I've heard in the.
Got any
I
abnormal
can't
in there?
remember. I fucking remember. No, he never dropped on Spotify or Apple
Yeah.
Music.
It was before
I think
that
he dropped
time.
on SoundCloud maybe once, twice.
We'll find it. We'll dig deep in the crates.
Damn, that's fucked
A
up.
lot of
bro.
freestyles at the parties though. Hey,
Ooh, keep an eye out on the Wavcheck
Damn.
radio.
Hey,
page.
party. No, keep an eye on the Wavcheck Radio party, and you'll see Jake freestyle in there.
Shit.
That's the only time you
Yay.
get Jake. Get.
It has to be Vermont. Shout out Vermont. wherever he's
Oh,
at.
yeah.
If he's there, yeah, I'm battling for sure.
dogging him.
I did dog him. a couple times.
Embarrassing.
He'll probably deny it.
He's not
but-
gonna listen to this,
Nah,
but
you
dude,
never
yeah,
know.
definitely not.
All right, what is it? What?
What?
Wavcheck.
We're out this
Sheesh.
bitch, bro. See you guys later. See you next week.
Yeah.
Peace and love.